Okay, hi everybody. It's David from EFL Classroom 2.0, and today we have just a brief tutorial with a few tips for helping teach languages with video in the classroom. Now, video is a wonderful tool, and it is actually the new Gutenberg revolution, I do believe, as Chris Anderson's great presentation on TED Talks outlined. And I would like to really encourage all teachers to somehow bring video into the classroom, because it really destroys the walls that are in our classroom and brings reality to our language teaching. And context is so important with language, and thus video is so important. So I think we really do a service to our students when we bring video into the classroom. But we got to do it right. So here are just a few of my tips for bringing video into the classroom, just to do it right and to help all those digital learners. 1, keep it short. 3 minutes, 5 minutes maximum. Make sure your students don't shut off. Keep them engaged with some previewing activities. Always get them to watch the video and have a task that they have to do. It could be just look for something that starts with the letter D. Of course, usually the task should be a little more communicative, but even just a simple task will help. But keep the video short, 3 to 5 minutes. If it's longer, chunk it up and then have an activity and plan activities between those chunks of video. Very important. Turn off the sound. Often educators are under the false assumption that video is something that brings language into the classroom, whereas I think video brings images into the classroom. And what's really important is the students produce the language. So Mr. Bean, for example, or a lot of other silent videos that we have on EFL Classroom or around the web or on my YouTube, best YouTube list, are phenomenal for getting the students speaking. They can speak by either one student turning their back and the other students telling what's happening on the screen. They can retell, basically describe as it's going, and the student or the teacher can pause the video. There's a myriad of ways to use silent video, and I have a nice, on my blog, I have a really nice recipe and detailing of all those ways to use silent video. Just maybe search for flat world or flat life. It's a great video that's silent also. So turn off the sound. Next, add subtitles. In English, please, not in the L2 or L1, sorry, of the students, but in English. They will really do 2 things. 1, it will help bring in the lower level students and engage them with the video. Number 2, at the same time, it creates phonemic awareness. I think still a lot of second language students are lacking in their reading skills, and this really kind of throws it all together and creates that phonemic awareness and improves reading skills. And if you can, maybe why don't you learn how to add your own subtitles? Use Window Movie Maker. I have some tutorials on eltandtech.pbworks.com, my technology wiki, and just being able to add subtitles like we do in karaoke, using karaoke programs to edit, are phenomenal and a great tool and asset to the teacher, personalizing and adapting curriculum for the classroom. Number 4, make it available. It's great to bring it into the classroom, but you should also have that same video available to the students outside of the classroom, so they can either preview it before the class or they could watch it again and repeat it after the class. Nowadays, it's virtually free to put up any video. You have YouTube, Vimeo, TeacherTube. Create your own wiki at pbworks.com, I recommend, or Wikispaces, and just put it up there. Even on EFL Classroom, you can start your own group for free, add as many pages as you want, and paste up videos onto those pages. As simple as that. But make it available. I think that's our duty as a 21st century educator, to make sure the curriculum just doesn't become available in the classroom. It should be available anytime, 24/7. Make your own video. Why not? Hundreds of teachers have made project piece videos. A project I started where they make videos with students designing lyric cards for songs. But the power of students making their own videos and creating a project really puts language into a purposeful context. And number two, it's great motivationally. Number three, you're also giving them practice in a really valuable skill. And part of our job is not just teaching language, but also teaching all those vital skills for the new job climate. And part of them are making video, editing video, producing content, a very valuable skill. So why not make a project and get your students producing the video? I'll also say that when you turn on the record button in front of students, they get more intense, they concentrate more, and they tend to do better at acquiring language. It just heightens everything. This may seem very redundant and simple, but always preview. I'll give you a story. A friend of mine, a teacher, graduated the same year, got a job teaching in Montreal. Geography teacher like me. I was trained teaching geography originally, years ago. And he was just tired, as teachers get. Decided to put on a movie one day. It was National Geographic. Had to be okay. Someone knocked on the door, so he stepped out in the hall to talk to a fellow teacher. And all of a sudden, they heard some screaming. And you got it. There was a scene in the National Geographic film of hunters beating and killing baby seals. There was hell to pay with parents, with administration. He was suspended for his job for a short period. So no matter what, watch the whole damn thing. Really, honestly, always preview. That's our job, and that's our duty as a teacher, I think. Lastly, record it. There are so many great tools for recording video online with students. Bubblejoy, English Central, which I'm a big part of, that gives instant feedback. Screener, filming the screen. Watoku for interviews. MailView, just record and send an email to the teacher or to a fellow student. iJot, sort of the same thing. But use the power of these tools that are free to have students record their voices in controlled environments where they get corrected feedback and can really notice their language and compare it to native language speaking models. So there you go. There are my 7 tips. Here are just a few ideas for you. Types of videos. Videos just don't have to be the normal drama sort of things. They can be music, animations. Commercials are super, really well done with high level context. I love how-to videos just because they don't have a lot of ambiguous language in them, and they follow certain steps, and students can reproduce that pretty well. And a whole host and stream of others. So think about all these things that we could use for bringing video into our classrooms. And possible ways to use those types of videos. Retelling is number one. Just play a video for 2 or 3 minutes and have the students retell. How much content can they reproduce? Retelling is a human skill, not just a language skill. And it's something that we're hardwired for, and it offers great practice, especially if we do it in a repetitive fashion. Prediction, just stop the video, ask what will happen next, what do you think? Use it as a prompt. It's a great tool for reading and also for watching. Lots more. Rewriting is like retelling. Many times videos are used for inspiring and engaging students for whatever topic. So say you're going to do a topic on shopping, you would inspire the students by showing Mr. Bean in the department store, a very funny video, and it just wires their brain for the topic and gets them ready. Role playing, students can role play afterwards and do the same dialogues as was in the video. Quizzing is great. ESLvideo.com allows you just to take a YouTube video and then make a quiz from it for your students, which is wonderful. Lots of other reasons and possible ways to use. So think about these. There we go. That's the end of our little quick mini tutorial discussing videos. And I hope you enjoyed this, and stay tuned for some more from EFL Classroom 2.0. We're going to do our best to really make these short and keep teachers informed. Over and out. Thank you very much.